photo album.
Yes, sir.
I had them developed the day after. One of 3 rolls. I still have 2. I still haven't developed.
Yeah.
In the notes part of it, I put the aftermath.
So is there a reason why you didn't want to develop it?
I had seen enough.
I feel you. Yeah. And that's what I was going to ask you too. Like, what did, like, your mindset after 9/11? How did you feel? Like,
It wound up making me retire.
yeah.
I retired at 40 because I wasn't the same EMT afterwards.
Yeah.
Like normally I go to calls and joke with people.
Right. Now it's not so much.
It wasn't, after that it was like, excuse me, get your ass on the stretcher, let's go. I ain't got time for this.
Right. But I mean, that's like when you go through something like that, I think anybody would come out a different person. You know what I'm saying? Anybody would come out a different person. And so you said you retired at 40, so how far after 9/11 was it? How many years after that?
Probably about 3.
Yeah.
It immediately just keep dreaming about it.
Did anybody offer you, like, I feel like the people that you were working for should have offered you some sort of help to deal with that. Like, why did that happen?
Well, they had groups come in and talk about it, but okay, y'all actually wasn't there and y'all paying me.
Right.
What is this person gonna tell me and they weren't there?
Right.
And like I said, it affected my job.
Right.
Like, okay, before I do something stupid and get sued for medical malpractice, let me step back.
Right. Did you ever think about going back in?
Nope.
Oh, you was done.
I was done.
You hung that jersey and you were done. What did you lose? Like friends? I'm sure you had friends in the EMT field.
Oh, for sure.
Did you lose anybody?
Several friends.
If you could say something to them now, like just looking back over all those years, looking at all the things that you've been through, like what would you say?
I'm sorry, but I felt like I was one of the senior EMTs.
But why are you sorry though? You did everything you could do.
Because we were gung-ho, I think. We were trying to prove that we was up to the FDNY status. I think we was trying to do more than they would have did, per se.
Yeah.
And I think it cost a couple of them their lives. So I kind of feel like, well, dad, you was kind of a senior. I wasn't the senior, but...
So would you say you have survivor's remorse?
For sure.
And how do you cope with that?
For a long time it was alcohol, marijuana, just took me a long time when the anniversary, the 5th anniversary.
That's my next question, actually. Because it's always a thing with 9/11 where you never forget, and I understand why. But like for people like you who are actually going through it, what is those memories like when you?
Well, for a while I had to go to the VA hospital. I had to get into a mental health program because it's like, okay, y'all act like this is a celebration.
Right.
It may be for y'all, but it's not for me.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I definitely thank you for talking to me. I just have one more question for you.
For sure.
As the totality, looking at your military career, looking at your EMT field career, when people walk away from this interview, what do you want them to be left with?
That this ties up perfectly with today's time.
Yeah.
Any of our brothers can do it,
Right.
regardless of the struggle, regardless of the outcome. We all people. You know.
Yeah.
Just because, like I said, I didn't work for the fire department. I wasn't in Kuwait. I wasn't in none of that. But I served my country.
Right.
Just give me my just due.
Yeah.
That's all I had.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for sitting down and talking.
For sure.